Hello and welcome. This is I Seen You Before playing Dominions 4, and we're gonna resume our turn of Let's Play Therodos from the last one. As it was said, we were able to take back our province quickly from Pelagia one more time with Muffle. Not such a big deal. The Griffins are indisciplined, but they are enough to get rid of our enemy. We pretty much, this might be the end of a let's play. As you can see, there's only one candle left here and two candles left here, and we might soon get Dominion killed by the AI, which is fairly sad. We are still trying to recall our god if he ever does come back, or if we leave, he will spawn in this capital, and then we'll need to siege Therodos back, which is highly unlikely because we don't really have any units to defend ourselves. I'm gonna give this last gem to our caster. Hopefully he'll be able to get flaming arrows for us. I'm leaving those priests right here to preach, even though it's highly unlikely that we'll be able to pump our Dominion back up for the time being. Sending Lizagora back here to buff the armies with Fog Warriors. Well, at least we might get one last battle before everything goes to crap. Let's see. I'll take one effort to make him break the siege. Like that. Press Y in order to check out where are our enemies. Probably one more line formation up here. Those guys again at the back on fire closers. And those guys on hold and attack to make a nice line. And I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing much that we can do to save our butts this time. Well, let's hope for the best, and if next turn we lose our candles, we're dead. Wow, what is the AI thinking about? Fighting himself? This is quite weird. Okay, there we go. Wow, it's the first time I see the turn being generated that slowly. Ooh. It's gonna take a while. Probably will end up cutting this off of footage. Oh boy. Oh, there's more than one battle, huh? Oh boy. So, what I learned playing Therodos is that they're pretty much the equivalent of middle-age AMO and late-age AMO. They cannot sustain the Dominion kill, which ends up reducing the income to pretty much zero. So Therodos is actually better off taking a few dev skills, maybe even to boost other aspects. The Slough is fairly handy for the spectral philosophers, but the one issue that they have is that they need some resources in order to recruit their curators due to the nature of their spectral troops. As I have explained before, the spectral troops use spectral weapons and they need to get a magic resistance check, which means every strike that they do, if the enemy has high magic resistance, the strike might just be nullified. And it also accounts for attack and defense calculations, whereas the curator will deal the most damage out of the deal, because the curators themselves use real weapons and are berserked. So if I ever had to replay a single player game, I'll probably play pretty much as Airmore and just go straight through the AI and oh yeah. Huh, we survived one more turn. Let's see what's happening in Whiteport. This is an enemy right now. Quite a big army. We are buffing ourselves with Fog Warrior so that all our units now have Misform, which is a very good buff. Make them pretty much more resistant. As for our Griffins, since they are undisciplined, they jump straight into the action and are dealing quite some heavy damage to the enemy troops. But he's getting frozen hard and other evocation spammed at them. Were we able to? No, there was no flaming arrows. From what I'm guessing is, I think he hasn't cast flaming arrows yet, did he? No, he decided to not cast flaming arrows for some weird reason. Maybe it's because he's missing a fire gem, most likely. Actually, yeah, he is missing a fire gem because he's only at fire 3, you need fire 4 and another gem. So he only has one gem, he can't boost his own path. Sorry. A lot of tea. Well, the falling fires seems to do enough damage to the enemy for them to rout. Our Griffins are now dead. I'm gonna speed up the battle. It seems like it's a win for us. Misform, yeah, it's a win for us. We were able to keep the enemy off one more turn, which is pretty cool. Yeah, can't really complain here. Alright, we routed the enemy one more time. As always, they took Murforth back from us. Callum is still busy attacking Morveni. Let's see what are the casualties that we actually inflicted on them. We lost a lowly mage, we lost 2 lowly priests, yeah. Killed a few vinemans, made them lost a few shamblers, lost a lot of merman net throwers. And for us, we lost our Gryphons because they jumped in straight heads on first, and we still have lost 2 spectral soldiers. As you can see from here, it does not look favorable at all. We are perfectly broke. We don't even have some income for ourselves. Now I'm gonna return those air gems right here. Return those to the lab. Let's change her shape back to human. And I'm trying to think what I can do to actually try to survive here. And from what I can guess, there's not much I can do at this very moment. We can give them a supply of fire gems back. Still getting a few spawns here and there. Maybe I'll just order 1 effer to make... Nah, it's not even worth it right now. Well, we're pretty much almost dead. The only thing I can think of is to put Lisa Gora maybe on Preach and Vismelia on Preach as well. Those guys can go back to calling specters. I'll reassign those units to Vermelia. The Curators and the Archers, not much of a clue what I can do with them. It's a considerable force, not too big, not too small. I'm gonna put the Archers on a nice line formation right here. So on fire closes, I'll put those human Archers right in the middle. Those guys can stay in a line here. Unbeck, who's our Flaming Arrow casters, probably needs 2 fire gems in order to reach for Flaming Arrows. This guy has some reinvigoration that we did before, so that they are permitted to spam spells as time goes on. I'll put those Peltasts with Lizagora and probably send them just up there on a fire closes. Same thing with those guys down there. Seems that Lizagora will have to be our battle caster for the time being, so we're gonna give her, I think, 3 air gems to cast. Yeah, let's see this actually. Yeah, 3 air gems. Then she can summon Earth Power. Then she will get some OK Reinvigoration to spam Orb Lightning. We need to take care of those fire mages, because if they die, that's pretty much our only fighting power, because the AI is dumb enough to not use a lot of spellcasters, or at least not script them properly. Our research. Why was I researching enchantment? I don't really remember. The reason why I researched enchantment was to try to get right. I was trying to get Enliven statues to transfer our Earth gems into this. Now, we need to think wisely. We are out of Dactyls, we are out of Earth Mages, so we will not be able to use our Earthquake as planned. And Pelagia keeps throwing units at us, which is really annoying at this point in time. We can't even recruit mercenaries. Oh, we do have 1 Dactyl right here, but he does not have anything useful. Do we have water gems? Yes, we do. Okay. We'll give this quill to another researcher. Right here. We are going to order him to Clockwork Soldiers. Is kind of weak. Summon Ogres is not too good either. Yetis, it's not really worth it either. 15 gems, that's fairly expensive too. Ah, if it was still underwater, I could have summoned the Bishop Fish. Okay. Sadly, I'll have to let them siege me one more time. And try to do what I can to get an army up and running. If I cast Terracotta, I'll be out of fire gems, and we only get one per turn. That might be a risk to take. Still trying to think, what can I do? I could try to get fire snakes, but I'll only get 5 of them for 9 gems. That would leave me at 5 fire gems. Whew, we're quite in a pitch right now. Yeah. Okay, I'll just get him to summon claimants. We'll get that guy to summon more claimant as well. Is that what? Why isn't that working? What? Oh, there's only one of them. Yeah. Can those guys summon anything useful? No, they cannot. We still have an influx of air gems. But I need to preach, otherwise I'll die. Yeah. One thing that I do not know is, are those guys gonna be able to take those without any of our casters? And the answer is probably already no. I have 1 scout and that's about it. Okay, you know what, let's just, since it's our last stand, we'll try to make a makeshift army and buff it, and hopefully that will work with great uncertainty, but I've got so much conjuration, but I haven't planned properly, and now I'm running out of gold to even have mages. I lost my capital, which is already bad. If only I could get a Bane Lord going. She doesn't have enough paths. I could try to get more Springhawks, but then I'll be out of air gems. Naiads warriors require way too many gems. I could try to get 4 bears or trolls. Hey, why didn't I summon more trolls? I could try to contact a hill giant, but I need nature. I need a nature caster actually to cast Gift of Reason. Where is? Oh, I don't think I have Gift of Reason, do I? I think that's in Thaumaturgy. Yes, I do not have Gift of Reason. Oh boy. Okay, let's not despair. We might find a solution if we don't die very soon. I will cast. The trolls will leave because they cost upkeep. That's what I'm thinking. But they are cheaper than the bears. You know what? I might just get the bears for now and hope for the best. And the best is not good. Okay, let's end the turn. And I'll take a break right here, and hopefully that's not our last turn after this finishes. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you very